Hello, good morning. Welcome back, my most ethical light and love crew. My goodness. I was just running through some things. Just trying to figure out the math. Figuring out how this is going to work. Because a few months ago, doing all that I'm doing now, I thought that I was going to be in a place of, not just being, I thought things were going to just kind of position me in a place where, when my kids' birthdays, rolled in, that I was going to be financially stable, equipped, and independent enough to, get them things or make them feel like money is not an issue. And not to be lavish, but to, they go throughout the year trying not to be a problem. And they've done this for several years since things have been more than rocky, I would say turbulent. So I thought I was going to be in a place positioning myself, thinking, believing that I was making the right decisions. To secure these opportunities that I was told I was destined for. So I don't know what's going on here, but I'm doing the math. I'm working more hours, and yet I don't think I'm spending lavishly. I don't understand. I did get coffee 3 times in the past couple of weeks. I don't think I've been doing anything crazy. I don't understand. And oh yes, the bill came in for the cell phone bill and a ticket, and oh my gosh, what it was me, I don't know, 20 to 50, maybe $75 was actually $150. So I don't know what the deal was with that. And then I called to get a late fee waived because I have to wager who I can pay with the funds that I have. And so some go late, and I'm thinking I could call to waive the late payment fee. And they said, no, you've, even though you've paid your, monthly, X amount of times, it's, these past, few months have not been on time. And so, we can't waive it for you. How does that make sense? The more that it's usually the other way around. I haven't gotten the fee waived ever. And so they're changing the rules because they can. So I suppose that's working to their own demise. It seems like things are shifting according to the reality of a massive thing going on. Not just to myself, but I forget what I called it before. But it's a worldwide thing that's happening. Sorry, give me a second. The flame is going a little nutty here. Let's figure out what's going on. So anyway, while at that do its thing, it's just the flame is extra high right now, and I think that my guides are strong with me right now. There's so many of them with me. Hold Uh-oh, what am I doing? Why is the flame so big right now? I don't understand what's going on. It doesn't make any sense to me why it would be this big. But I have a lot of guides with me right now, and they are very, very, very particular. You think that I am very strict? You think that my that I'm harsh? Holy smokes. You have not met my guides before, have you? Alright, give me a second. I gotta rearrange this stuff. Yeah. They are very, very, very particular about keeping me on this, like, this regimen, this schedule. And they were talking about, I don't know if they're, oh shit. Hold on. Are things getting all over my cards too? Wax or whatever. Uh-oh. I don't know what the deal is, but there's... I'm trying to balance out by adding more wax or something to it, because it's gone crazy. Like, a lot of waxes. You see? What the heck is going on? Give me a second. Anyway. Yeah, I was trying to do the math, and it's like I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. I thought I was doing all the things that I was supposed to be doing, and maybe I am. But I know my guys are here because I've filled this thing with ice water at night, and then by morning it's almost completely diminished. Whereas last night this was completely filled with it was just completely iced, and it's still like in one big chunk, and the flame is going strong. So they're very serious. I keep going through my feeds to see if there's any readings or anything like that, just to test to see if like it's some fluke, or I could like have a bit of advice from others. And it's true. It's so crazy to me how I can just say things and then they just happen. Like I just released a video, not the last two ones, but said that I wasn't supposed to go to anybody else's readings. Like, nobody can tell me what I'm supposed to do. I know, I will intuitively know step by step what to do, and it's like they won't let me listen to anybody. And when I have something saved, like in my watch later list on YouTube, it just bores me. It bores my mind like completely. There's nothing engaging about it. It's just like blah. And so I've already prophesized certain things that are just normally like they would like suffice. I could get through my day with that extra bit, and it's not happening now. I don't understand it. These are things that I have to go through. This is part of it, okay? The other part of it is 2 times this amount. I don't know what dude. I don't know, man. I don't freaking know. But I'm supposed to know. I'm doing the math, and the program that they had was such a freaking joke with Amex. You know, what is it? I couldn't pay like I don't know, $150, $160 a month or something with them. Because I have other credit card bills. And so, and other regular bills. And, I thought I was going to be able to catch up with them. And so there's going to be zero spending. Except for, I guess, my kids' stuff. Yeah. But, dude, like, I am at a loss for words at this time. So what their financial relief program was to double amount, to pay it off within 48 months. That's the longest time that they can do it. But it's double, like $360 or something, $389 and 9.99% interest instead of 27 whatever percent interest. So I know the next step I have to do is to, what do you call it? Condense all my cards, put it all into one at a low APR. And I guess what froze me up in doing that was I thought that I was going to be able to pay off a credit card by now. So, like, just chisel away at it. And I have not been able to. I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe I'm supposed to get 2 jobs. I don't know. But, like, they're saying that I'm delaying on this paperwork stuff. And I just don't understand. It's like the more that I put time into something that I expect will have a return, it's not doing it. It's like the more that I work, the less money I have. I don't understand. How does that even freaking happen? I didn't pay last month's mortgage. I paid part of it. I have 2 mortgages. One house. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I thought I was going to be able to keep this house. I don't know. What does this all mean? Just because I'm good at what I do doesn't mean that and it has a potential to bringing in bank. Like, what is it that I'm not fulfilling? What is it? So let's answer. What am I supposed to be doing today? I have a 4-hour shift, okay? So what do I do? Let's figure that out. Let's get since this has been so accurate, let's get something from the O cards, okay? I still have my other ones left out from yesterday, so it's not 100% full deck, so. Okay, let's choose. Fascination in reverse, hesitation in reverse, fear in reverse. So the latest thing on my feed, the last thing, was the thing about, like, basically escaping the reality of now, or something like that, for what, like, the lack of follow-through or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. Okay, so what goes in fascination in reverse? It's fascination, okay. Spirits talking to me. So I guess I'm jaded by Spirit's advice. Is that what that is? I'm sorry, Spirit. I don't know what to tell you. I see what's happening down here, and it to be truthful, it feels like it kind of sucks. I'm grateful because I am alive. I am in good health. I don't know. Okay, what goes in hesitation in reverse? So this means to go. So what goes in that box for? So just keep going and turn around to the other corner. Okay, so instead of fear, what's the opposite of fear now? Confidence, trust. We'll do trust, okay? So what goes in that? In the abyss, and being sucked right into the little whirlpool thing, typhoon? Well, I don't know, what do you call it? The thing that dries down. So trust in the drainage and being like siphoned in. All right. Okay. Okay. So on one side there's snakes, people trying to talk to me, random people, randos trying to talk to me. See, like, you know, when somebody like at work was, I thought he seemed to be like, you know, an okay kind of guy. But he asked me what my next schedule was, and I don't know. I don't look at it. I feel like it's a waste of time for me a waste of space for me to remember thoroughly out what my schedule is. I'm just done with the day, and when I'm done with the day, then I know my next shift, etc., because I don't have very much taking up my time other than the job. And so that he's like, oh, so what do you do if you have a doctor's appointment? Well, I schedule a doctor's appointment. I put in time off. I don't have to worry about it. And he was so like fixated on why I don't like remember what my schedule is. I'm like, motherfucker, why can't you understand that I have no use for that when there's an app, a work app that logs it. Like, and my schedule fluctuates every single day. So why do I want to reserve room for that? It was not a good enough answer for him. So that tells me, number one, he's trying to find out information, like trying to convince me like I'm in, you know, there's something nutty about that. Like, I gave you a fucking answer and you're judging me or making me feel like positioning me in a certain way that it's not legit. Okay, so stars and moon in reverse. So the night time, so a daytime, and then the bright side of this, but also like the truth of it, like what's shining through, is that we're not all cut from the same cloth, basically. Like, I'm a different freaking brand. I'm a different brand. I'm a different thing. I'm a whole different bolt. Okay? That's what they're telling me. My God. Oh, you know what? Things are going to be cut out, too. Like, this is not me cutting out. This is not others cutting out. This is the divine is cutting out certain things. Like, if it makes people feel more comfortable to hear that I'm from the same cloth, oh my gosh, my nose. That's where I'm being cut out. Like, like, it doesn't matter what way, like, whether people feel comfortable about it or not. The whole point is being separate from the bolt, the bunch. And Spirit wants everybody to freaking know that, whether or not they feel comfortable about it or not. Okay. So slave came in reverse, and lie came in reverse, which is truth. So slave is, yeah, like, okay, so what's the opposite of slave? Being an owner, being a boss, being, independent, free. So what goes in there? Yeah, Spirit's saying the only way that you're really going to feel separate and free and confident in your own skin as truly who you are is to separate yourself from the rest. Because there's so many, especially in my field, that disagree with that in one way or another. And even though, like, I would like to manifest something better than that perspective, Spirit's just telling me that's the truth of it. People don't originally, like, some people are haters just as is, but some people don't realize that they're haters until they come across someone that they feel, threatened by, or, like, I don't even understand it, but it's the Spirit saying, like, that's the only way that you're going to feel a sense of freedom and, like, you're truly a boss, is when you separate yourself from those that, subconsciously or even blatantly want to hold you down. So, independence. So what goes in that box, Spirit? That one. A meal. Self. Not sitting at their tables. So I've been taking breaks to myself, like separate off in a corner. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, is what Spirit is saying. Is there anything else that goes in? Do you see that? Yeah. See, there are onlookers that are, this is a definite clarification, that are trying to keep me bound and wound. Binded. Ugh, that makes my stomach not feel good. Okay. Alright. Anything else that you want to say with regards to that, Spirit? Turtle inverted and the hook thing inverted. Yeah, something about personally trying to slow me down and, like, catch me or something. Like, I don't... So, definitely do not sit at their table. Do not eat their food. Do not... No. You're not doing any of that. Okay. Again. Okay, I'm going to put that... Where am I going to put that? I'm going to put it in reversal. And I'm going to drop it and cut the deck to what goes into the lie in reverse, or truth. That again. The truth is that I'm a big catch. And those that need to prove or feel like they need to prove something to an organization, to other people, that they can catch me, let them learn their lessons. They're soon to realize their errors, their faults. Oh my gosh, this fire is nutty. What? I don't even understand why is it so big right now. Yeah, there's that. Give me a second. I'm just trying to figure out how to... Because the flame is, like, insane right now. I don't even understand why it's like that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. So, I'm at a place where I'm confident enough to take the pace and the breaks and whatever is needed in order to do the divination as it flows. And if there's any hiccups, then let there be hiccups. I'm not letting the ratings suffer, or I don't have to worry about what people think or the attention span of, every single person out there that comes across my stuff. or what their judgment zones are like, what their threshold is. I'm just supposed to do what I'm supposed to do, and that's, like, people see the benefit in it, or they, no, they just see the benefit in it, whether it's immediate or it's on the last leg of their journey, but they see it. They always see it. They may not tell me, but that's besides the issue. Because what I do is not primarily done for acknowledgement. It's just a nice to have. The need to have is actually doing the job. And I can't lie, I mean, there have been some rewards in what I do. I do have a really good rep with the right people. Therefore, I am protected in many realms. I told you, like, how many... I didn't even know that I could get to know hitmen, or that I would know, like, the people that I know. I don't even 100%, like, know them, but they say that I know them. I have associations, let's say that are solid. When you work in the dark, when you live your life full of lies, there's only so many associations that you can kind of like back, with your full being. And I don't have to second guess mine. Even the people that I'm supposed to stand apart from that are still part of, a circle, that are legitimately part of a circle, they understand. Like, if they were to walk the same, how do I say it? If they quieted their minds, they would really understand. And I think some of them do, a ratio of them do. So I think our relationship is kind of bittersweet. And it's just a part of, growing up, even as you're an adult. So, I don't know what else to say with regards to that, but, the people that, know that I'm a big catch are trying to prove it to others that they can capture me, like hold me captive. That's what they're telling me. Yeah. I don't know what they're trying to prove, but that's not my journey, that's theirs. So, okay. So, next up, what do we have here? Okay. What goes in truth as well, Spirit? Or lie in reverse? So, harmonizing, accentuated, and not living in lack mindset, or like feeling like a beggar. Like that saying, beggars can't be choosers. Okay. Well, I opt to be a chooser. One that lives in discernment. And because some things are difficult for me, and because I've paced myself in a certain manner, I'm not going to let anybody tell me or plant lies in between, like a shuffle of truths to get in there, to get a jab in there, to say that I'm not being thorough. This is simply my pace. This is something that, like, I'm trying not to lose my sanity. I'm trying not to live my life in a ratio of tears that is, that's in excess. So this is accentuated. Like, I'm just harmonizing. I'm just trying to find the melody. Like, I'm just trying to do me. So, let me get one more from here. Just for me. Love in reverse. Oh, what is that supposed to mean? And, for the viewers here, my most ethical crew. Home in reverse. Huh. Why are they in reverse? Okay, well, let's not prejudge it. Okay, what goes in... Okay, I have to do it like this then. What goes in love in reverse? Catching. Someone trying to catch me from... Okay, I need to get a clarifier for that. Is that undercover? Or oh, somebody trying to catch somebody from stabbing me. The haters. Somebody undercover. I knew that there was something up with this. Somebody trying to they love me undercover. Okay, so they're trying to catch people that are trying to backstab me. You see the yellow and the orange. You see that? People, I have protectors. So, like, just remember that. Okay, because my guys are not going to make me feel bad about what I'm doing. They may be strict, but they're not going to make me feel bad about where I'm at. What goes in home in reverse? For my most ethical crew. Rainbow in reverse. Okay. So, our roots are secured. We have the very best foundations that are kind of undercover, under wraps, so therefore they are super sacred. Okay? This is loyalty. This is a bridge that can't be broken. It's cemented. It's creating permanency. The arch, it's a trifecta of an arch. That both sides are symbology of being very secure. Not trapped, but secure. The bars, It's firm. Clarifier for that. Something about the office space. So you can take your vacation. It's safe to take vacation. It's safe to take a break. But it also speaks of there is protection in our workplace as well. If you need to take a break, there is allowance to do so without penalty. That's what they're saying. Bottom of the deck. I'm kind of being guided. Power play and upright. So yeah, so being cut from a different cloth or being separated or something, it doesn't mean that we don't have backup, we don't have support. It means that the biggest power play in here is now that things are being done undercover, under wraps. So to respect that space and not really speak about it. Remember when I was telling you in my dream, it was like trying to tell people that after this huge discovery, that things were under major surveillance and things, like there's something wrong about the atmosphere where you have to be very, very particular about conveying certain truths and in order to secure it. So what's something here? Guilt. Oh, there's guilt. Why do I have guilt there? So maybe somebody betrayed us? Somebody who was an ass before. Undercover an ass. Yeah, somebody was being an undercover ass. And they feel guilty because they didn't realize where we were coming from. Maybe that's going to be a lesson for them. yeah, a lesson for them, for sure. Okay, I think that's it for now. Now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors and supporters for donating light and love. It is received and employed accordingly. Thank you for respecting my time, my space, my energy, my work in advance. And now that this reading is officially over, upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations. With their appropriate karmas too, assisting with that rollout, that sequence. In light and love, I close all portals. Now.